Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're live in Studio 109. I am Jamie Dorley. I'm the CEO and owner of Nutritional Frontiers and World of Wellness, and we're so excited to have you back for our Q4 focus, which is blood sugar, stress, mood, and sleep, and hormones. So I'd like to welcome back the co-host of the Jamie and Joe Show, the one and only, the godfather of nutrition, Mr. Joe Messina. Looking good, Joe.
Well,
I tell you what.
it is a pleasure to be back here, of course, with the architect. You know, he always sells himself short on that. Don't make any mistake, folks. This is the architect. We're at the end of the year. We're at the beginning of the holiday season, and we are still the longest-running episodic duo healthy talk show on the air today. And we're going to round off the year with our 12th most
Entertaining
award.
And it's interesting, Joe. I've always wanted to be an architect. So thank you for
you're welcome.
acknowledging
Yes.
that. So we talked in October about blood sugar imbalances, right? Insulin resistance, coming off our most successful professional training event ever with almost 200 healthcare professionals. And I would say the top 10 international speakers in the world.
Absolutely.
And it was the whole culmination of all the years that we worked together. We had MD, we had DO, we had ND, chiropractor, pharmacist, registered dietitian, personal trainer. We had just about everybody that you can get.
That we service.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was really excited because we learned a lot about blood sugar, and then we looked at stress, mood, and sleep. And then we looked at, we didn't stop it in time. Now we have hormonal dysfunction. And I think over the years, what most people have focused on with hormones is testosterone and estrogen.
Right.
However, we know there's really this trifecta, and it starts with adrenal and thyroid, then the sex hormones.
That's right. And Jamie, this is the proper way to go about hormone optimization. You know, I don't like that term hormone replacement therapy. I like hormone optimization, but you got to start from the top.
Absolutely. And the best way to do that is by the foundations that you choose in our great pyramid of health. And it all starts with water and food. So I'm a big Shake-A-Day guy. You're a lifetime member. I see that, drinking your Shake-A-Day today. So what is our Shake-A-Day for Q4?
Well, Q4, you know, it's our orange dreamsicle. Oh, I just love that.
I like that.
Right?
So
Orange
what's in
dreamsicle. It is our ultimate shake vanilla. There's for the vanilla ice cream in the dreamsicle and the popsicle and the oranges, and that gives you the popsicle part, and that is giving you the energy to get through this holiday season.
I love it. And the great thing about the Ultimate Shake has all your macronutrients, your protein, carbs, fats, and fiber. Has all your micronutrients, active vitamins, tracks chelated minerals, and extra support for liver and detoxification. Then you look at the Pro Oranges. Has all your nutrients you need in there, including things for hormones and blood sugar and fat burning. And some of the patented research trademarked ingredients like DMG and Sensoril. Have you seen these before in fruit and veggie-based powders?
No. I mean, there's all these, wannabe fruit and veggie powders out there, but none of them have the patented researched ingredients that our four colors have, folks, and those are what get the results.
Yeah, and you want to have support for your budget for your groceries? Is food getting less expensive or more?
I think they rack it up even a little bit more over the holidays, right?
Oh, of course they do. And we've been known to go out for breakfast on the road. What's an average breakfast cost now?
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think you can get it under $20 these days.
No, and if you have to eat or you're going to eat breakfast,
It's a lot
right,
for
food,
breakfast.
go with a veggie omelet, maybe with some spinach, mushrooms, maybe a little bit of feta, maybe a small side of fruit.
Yeah.
And that should be your meal. And that's where you're going to get in the oranges, but in the Ultimate Shake. But a lot of these things we have in here, you won't find in food or the grocery store.
No, you won't find them. And a lot of the fruits you won't find. So it's impossible to eat in a whole food what is in this container.
And you said it best, Joe. Man cannot live by food alone.
Can't live by food alone
This has
anymore,
been proven.
folks.
Someone says, well, how do you know? I says, you don't believe me? Go to the American Medical Association, June of 2002, for the first time in 40 years, Joe. From 1962, they changed their position. It was eat right. Now it's become eat right and take your multi every day.
Absolutely, and here it is.
So you got everything in one scoop each. First thing in the morning for less than $5. you're ready to go. You got your food, you got your phytonutrients, your essential fats, your vitamins, your minerals. You're feeling good because food is information. So what you eat tells your body how to respond.
Exactly.
So what happens when you eat a high sugar breakfast? Maybe a mocha latte and some donuts for breakfast.
Some donuts for breakfast. Well, in about a half an hour or so, your body's going to say, I want some more of that. I want some more. Not good stuff. I want more of that.
Yeah, so blood sugar goes up. Insulin goes up. When insulin's elevated, it becomes a fat storage hormone. Dr. Richard Silva presented last weekend that the only time you're going to store fat when you have elevated insulin. That's why some of these diets that reduce the carbohydrates or no carbohydrates, going back to Robert Atkins, Dr. Atkins in the 70s, he proved that insulin is a fat storage hormone. So we want to manage that because we're eating that high sugar breakfast. Insulin goes up, sugar goes up, fat storage goes up, energy comes down, cravings go up. How do you feel?
You'll feel terrible because that spike is not long. It's up, down, and that's something your body can't handle, and it's going to affect, guess what? Your adrenals.
All your hormones. So we want to shift your metabolism because we are transforming through this metabolic crisis, and you can do it in one meal. All the athletes I've worked with over the last 30-plus years, myself, all the people I train, when you put people on a shake a day for the first meal of the day, their metabolic rate changes overnight. They feel better. They have less cravings. They have more energy. Their body starts to burn fat for energy. So you go from a fat storage machine to a fat burning machine. And how do you feel, Joe?
Then you feel energized and you feel strong.
Yeah, you feel on top of your game.
Yeah.
So then we're going to show you how some of the formulas can support your adrenals, thyroids, and sex hormones. So adrenal glandular, excellent. We learned a lot about glandules last week with Dr. V.
Sure did.
We have the Thyroid Complete, which is adrenal and thyroid. Then we look at fertility, virility, and Testo 180.
What a mix.
So let's hear about adrenal glandular. So why glandular instead of just a nutrient or herb?
Great question. There are a lot of things that will complement the organs in our body and the glands in our body. But glandulars, actual glandulars, bovine glandulars that we get from New Zealand primarily, are going to provide things that your body will actually recognize as coming from that gland. So the nucleic acids, the amino acids, and the enzymes that you would normally be producing are being recognized.
It's similar as homeopathy. The frequency of the gland is similar to the frequency of your gland.
Yes.
Oh, you like that one?
I like that.
Yeah, there you
I'll
go.
use that.
You can
Thanks.
take it, of course. So we added in some B vitamins with the glandular, super pure, super potent. 2 caps will do a great job of restoring your adrenal function. In addition, you may need thyroid support. So I take Thyroid Complete. It's been really helpful for me restoring my thyroid function and optimizing my thyroid.
Right.
Because this has adrenal and thyroid support, plus pituitary and hypothalamus. And we have multiple PRTs in this formula.
Yeah.
So let's hear about one.
Well, first of all, what I love about this, Jamie, is that it addresses the endocrine system. It addresses the whole fat axis, folks, and that's fat spelled PHAT. So we have.
Oh, you learned that one from the kids.
Yeah,
PHAT. Pretty good,
I had it before they did, but well, that's okay. Anyhow, you know what? The pituitary, that's part of this system. We address it with a glandular. The hypothalamus is addressed with a glandular, and the thyroid with a glandular. Then we support the adrenals with our ashwagandha, and there it is again, Sensoril ashwagandha, the best there is.
Yeah, and forceline, Coles forscoli.
Yeah.
This is great to support thyroid function. That ingredient by itself has a tremendous amount of research and efficacy for weight loss by slimming thyroid function. You know, a lot of people are suffering with thyroid, and one of the things I learned from Dr. Weiner is the top 3 causes of any condition you're suffering from: candida, parasites, and thyroid dysfunction. So next thing we want to look at, Joe, is fertility. I know you don't need this, but some people are suffering from infertility. But it's more than just for fertility, right?
It is, absolutely.
PCOS, menstrual cycles, you know, helping with libido, helping with vaginal dryness, all these things that females are suffering from.
Absolutely. And, with hormone optimization, what your goal always is to get you back to feeling and acting like you did in your early 20s. And so that means the glands and the things that they produce have to be working at that level. That's why this is a great formula for women of all ages, whether they want to get pregnant or they just want to be healthy.
And this is designed and created by Dr. Mary Bell Verdial. She's an OBGYN, MD, and ND. She's created Women's Complete, Men's Complete, the fertility, the virility. She's really been involved in about a half a dozen formulas. And these are very interesting, unique formulations because she showed me the research on myo-inositol. I was like, oh, this is 2,000 milligrams. She goes, yeah, all the research is out there for female health. She showed it to me for infertility. And it's really exciting that we're able to do that dose in this formula.
A therapeutic dose, right? That's what sets our formulas
I think
aside.
that's why, most people stop taking supplements because they're not getting results. Kind of like when I was a personal trainer. Nobody quits working out because they're in too good a shape.
Right.
Generally because they're not getting the results. And that's very common because, people may just be taking a vitamin and not on a nutritional program. So there is a big difference. But when using these professional-grade supplements,
right,
that have therapeutic dosing that are more comprehensive and more bioavailable, you get a better result. And isn't it all about the result? If you want to make the world healthy, isn't it about the results?
That's the only thing that matters, the results, correct.
So it was cool. We took our Testo 180, right, which is one of our formulas that works on 3 mechanisms of action. This was actually created by a cardiologist that want to help his patients with ED because a lot of symptoms are similar, right? Poor circulation, lack of blood flow, loss of libido, loss of strength, loss of stamina. So what we did is we said, well, how can we increase testosterone? Well, Tribulus is awesome from Bulgaria. Maca is great for increasing testosterone. Horny goatweed, the name says it all, right? These all increase testosterone. The second thing we want to say is, well, how do we increase circulation? So things like L-arginine in here will help increase circulation in ginkgo. And in addition, we says, well, there's one more component, is the T to E ratio. Because sometimes as testosterone rises, estrogen rises, and you'll continue to stimulate body fat storage. You won't feel as good. So we want to make sure that we separate the T to E ratio because sometimes that alone can have benefit. So all 3 mechanisms of action, 2 to 4 per day. Is this good for a male or female or both?
Actually, for both. Absolutely. Women, men all need optimized testosterone.
Yeah, so we took the Testo 180 concept and we said, Dr. V, what would you like to add to it to make it better? And what did she say?
She said, well, what do you think? Another glandular. How about a testicular glandular? Again, to provide those enzymes and nucleic acids the body will recognize. Stimulate the functionality of that gland.
Yeah, Dr. V recently said at our professional training event, eat more testicles. I said, I guess I am eating them. I'm taking virility every day.
Yeah, before this, all you had were Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yeah, so this is the real deal here. And you can really feel the difference on this. 3 caps a day is a really good dose. I've done up to 6 a day. And sometimes those higher doses may be necessary.
Yes.
Even for a short period of time. So I like Testo 180, and I love virility. A nice combination. Because you got to remember, stress and blood sugar dysfunction are going to drive hormone imbalances. So we need a strategy in place, and it all starts with the food you eat.
Yes.
Right?
There it is.
We're going to do the ultimate shake in oranges, otherwise known as what?
The dreamsicle, the orange dreamsicle, the ultimate dreamsicle.
So I want everyone to do a shake a day from now through the Super Bowl and tell me how you feel on the other side. I guarantee you will feel better.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, folks. It's been an incredible year for Nutritional Frontiers and World of Wellness. We are so grateful for all the love and support from everyone out there, from our team, Team One, all of our brand ambassadors, our VIP, our clients, our customers, our vendors, and even some people that doubt us, Joe. So we want to thank everyone for all the love and support throughout 2024. It's been our most successful year ever. And for that, how can you be happy and joyful, Joe?
You've got to be gratitude, folks. And if there's a better season than starting to be more grateful for what you have. It's right now in the holiday season. So keep that attitude of gratitude, and we promise you, you'll live long and prosper.
So thanks so much for all your support in 2024. We greatly appreciate it. Let's end the year off on a high note. Let's be safe and enjoy our friends and families' companies, and let's get prepared for an even better 2025. So thanks, everyone, and God bless.